Okay. So last time, D&D, Eberron game, Shadow Under the Mountain. We were in Snake Canyon in a cult base. We just interrupted a ritual, and we fought a big bad demon guy who decided he wanted to parlay in the middle of combat. He said, if you kill me instead of put me back in that prison, then I'll answer one question for you. And we asked about some information about the lurker below, and he gives some information. Then we gather everyone up the following morning and go back to our bastion. At one point, Torque and Glimmer go and gather some magical items and go see Radzekiel, I guess. Yeah, Torque reveals that he wanted to ask Radzekiel about docents, which are a kind of a warforged module thing, and he reveals that he has a non-working one in his chest, but it is influencing him. Glimmer warns Torque that Radzekiel is not all that he seems, and that he's actually a surprise dragon. Go to the magic shop and kind of beat around the bush about the docents, and eventually Torque opens his chest to Radzekiel, and he goes to touch the docent, and some green electrical stuff supercharges it, and Torque gets a headache and gets a vision of like a map, which is in Zendrick, or the pinpoint is pointing in Zendrick, kind of near the place he woke up, which is near, what was it, demonic forces. I think I read that right. Yeah, the Basalt Towers, who are a group of giants who try to be possessed by demons. And so Torque thinks that we should possibly go visit there to maybe be in control of his docent, or see what's going on with that, get it working. And yeah, I think that's where we left off.
And we left off with Glimmer and Torque still in town, I think, so we can pick it up right there with whatever you guys want to do next.
I think we had decided we were heading back, so
Yeah.
we could probably start as we return or whatever.
Yeah, we can just pick it up there where you guys are coming back into the bastion.
When do you want to tell the others, and what are you going to tell them?
I don't really know what this means. Yeah, I have a location, but I don't know what's there. I don't know the point of going there. I don't know what'll be there. I don't know if it's worth all of us stopping what we're doing and uprooting ourselves.
Are we doing?
Depending on who you ask, we've been like saving the world, saving the town here, if nothing else. Do we uproot from that and chase something that we don't even know what it is?
I feel like that's half of what we've been doing all along. Like our trip. I mean, just getting back from saving my child or being sent uh, to the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean or in into Kyber after uh, the the demon guy. I'm sure it all fits some narrative that we're saving this town, but it still takes us away from this.
But with all of them, we knew what we were going for. We knew we were going to save your daughter. We have no clue what, if anything, this is about. It's a random point on a map in my brain that, I mean, it could be something that was relevant tens of thousands of years ago and isn't now. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, clearly the thing in your chest showed you something for a reason. Um, the the question would be why, um, but also what did I saw the energy coming from Radzekiel, but not necessarily why. He said he didn't do anything.
He just
The energy
reached
came from
for
the
it.
Dozens.
Yeah.
He just reached for it, and it's almost like it reacted defensively.
Okay. Um. So something is working in there. Um. You said you can't communicate to it. It's influencing you, but not.
I can't query it. I can't interface with it in any way. But I can feel like a radiating influence from it. I will not say no to chasing down whatever this is. I would
What do you
love.
want to find out about this?
It's been inside me for, I would venture to say, millennia.
Okay.
I have no clue what it is, what it does. And now all of a sudden it's deciding it wants to exert some influence.
Do you just want control or answers or what?
All of the above. If it's something I can harness to my benefit, great. If it's something that I just need to excise, fine. But I don't want to wake up one day and not be me.
Is it getting worse?
It's not necessarily worse, but almost more insistent.
Then your fears may be becoming more of a reality sooner than you may want.
And like I said, I would not say no to anyone who wants to help me with this, but I will not say, hey everyone, this is now our new direction. we're going to do this, and I don't care what any of you think. I'm not going that route.
Okay. Well, then let's ask. Really, the timetable depends on how urgent you think it is, and um, right now, there's nothing urgent at home. So all that we can do is ask the question.
Once we get back, I'll check with the librarians, see if they have any good maps of Zendrick, and I can point out, like, more accurately to you where the pinpoint is and the areas that I know.
Okay. I don't know too much of that area, just that it was once ruled by giants and there's a port there.
I don't remember much more than that myself.
Well, then it's a good thing we have a library. Let's get home.
Oh god, we get home and there's a giant gelatinous cube.
Is its name Bloop Globbity Bloop?
I don't know, there's just a giant green square over
Globagool.
the
I think it was
Oh.
Globbity.
over half of the house.
Oh,
I don't
What?
see that.
me
I
neither.
don't see that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There definitely shouldn't be.
Did you draw a square? Like,
I did not. I clicked on it and it went away. This is going to be an interesting night in the VTT.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get back,
What did you guys?
Torque's
Yeah.
gonna head straight into the library and try to see if the librarians have any good maps of Zendrick.
what time of day did you guys go out, and what time of day are you getting back?
I think they went out early in the morning.
Yeah,
But
because
I
I
may be
think
wrong about that.
I think we were around the Bastion, just kind of hanging out and doing stuff
Mm-hmm.
over basically a couple of days. So we probably would be back mid-afternoon.
Sure.
If you're walking into town, it's like a 45-minute walk into town. A little bit faster if you're riding. So like an hour and a half both ways, and then however long you needed to have the conversation with Ezekiel, or whatever other errands you wanted to do. But yeah, if you
Yeah.
wanted to look at a map for Zendrick, they would have a whole bunch of maps, but they're more like an atlas map rather than like actual navigational charts or anything like that. So there's limited detail on them, but it's enough to get at least a rough idea.
And Torque
Let's
would get
see.
one and kind of unravel it on the dining room table.
The map that you would have would show pretty much all of Zendrick, but what's going to be relevant is what I've got here. You can ignore the map pin that's on the top left corner because it's just there for when you guys actually get onto the map. But these are the kind of locations that would be noted on the map in the various terrain. The ping you're feeling is coming from down there, roughly, in the Titan's Teeth.
Yeah, I don't know what the others are doing.
I think I would eventually come to the kitchen and notice the map and sit and wait, I guess.
I would be in my training hall, so unless you came to get me, I would be oblivious.
That's where I am. Well, in mine, but
Do we want to gather the others before talking about this?
I think that would probably save us some explanations. Better to do it all together than have to repeat ourselves. I'll oh gosh, what's his name? Arthur. Kind of ask around for Arthur. Arthur, dear, could you please, when you get an opportunity, grab Lyra and Dell and say that we'd like to see them, please?
Certainly. And he literally just disapparates in front of you. Rather than walking away. And moments later, everyone else Arthur will pop up and say, Glimmer and Torque request your attendance in the dining room. And then pop back out again and pop into the next person.
Ah, cool.
And then, is Eventide in the castle, or in the, like, your bedroom, or are you in one of your gardens or something?
Probably my bedroom.
Okay, that's what I was assuming. I would use my message spell to say, Eventide, dear, can you come downstairs? We wanted to talk about, possibly, going somewhere, and wanted your input.
You would hear very, very, very distantly her yelling, "Okay!"
I'd like to think Dell and I are approaching the front door at about the same time. I don't remember where your training hall is, Dell.
It's nearest to yours.
Is it? Oh, cool. So I'd like to think then actually, like, we end up, like, converging and walking together. And, like, as we start to meet up, I'm in full, like, awkward conversation with Ada.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you hear her arguing with me that my form was horrible. I'm like, you don't even know anything about the human form. What do you even think you're doing?
Awesome.
And then Dell and I would approach. I'm assuming, is Dell practicing in dog form in her training room, or are you in goblin form now?
It's skills training, so she was in goblin form.
Got it. Yes, and then it's even more awkward because, like, Ada would turn to look to you and, like, well, you're not even human.
Yeah. You're so tiny.
I'm sure your form would be even worse than hers. The thing was so high above her.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought VTT closed for a second.
So when we get to, we'll say the dining, I'm assuming, like, we, like, walk through the front door and somebody hollers that you guys are back in the dining room or whatever. I figured that'd be a safe assumption. You guys would holler, hey, we're in here or whatever.
Although, what's his face did say, what's your presence in the dining room, so.
That's true. What do we see when we get in there?
Glimmer is, like, knitting something.
Magically knitting, or, like, actual?
No, actual knitting.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Torque is standing over the map on the table, just kind of looking at it, pointing at things, but not saying anything. Looking as worried as a Warforged could look. considering he can't make expression.
Uh
Pulling on your cables a lot.
huh. As we walk up, I'll be like, so what did you need?
Oh, thank you for joining us. Torque, where do you want to begin?
Oh, Lord. Well, we went to talk to Red Ezekiel. I have this component inside me that is ancient, used to be used to kind of augment Warforged. And mine had been inert. And Radzikiel kind of tried to touch it, and it woke up and started pinging what I assume is home or some important location. And he'll point on the map. He'll point down at Titan's Teeth. This is right around where it's pinging for me. And he'll point up at Obsidian City to the north of the Teeth, and this is where my cold storage facility was. I'm sure I was on missions all through Northern Zendrik, but I have no memory of them. And then up here in the north, you can see Stormreach. That's going to be the best port town in and out. But literally all I have is when Radzikiel tried to touch it, it woke up, gave me what I could best describe as a headache, and started pinging this spot for me. So I don't know what's there. I don't know why we would need to go there. I don't know what's waiting for us. Like, I literally have no idea. But it wants me to go there.
Is it like broken, and if we fixed it, you would get more information about it?
Again, no idea. It has been inert. Let me back up. You probably, for the most part, know Warforged as having been around for about 30 years. I'm closer to 40,000.
What? You don't look that old.
Thank you.
Lear is actively eating an apple and starts choking when he says 40,000. So you should. What?
Yeah, Warforged were not miraculously created by, God, what was it, House Cannith? Player forgets.
Yes, House Cam.
They didn't, just create them out of nowhere 30 or 40 years ago. We were used for millennia beforehand. Some of us
Used
just...
by who?
He'll lift on his left side. He always has kind of a cloak covering. He'll lift, and there's an emblazed symbol. This is my mark. Oh Jesus, forgot my own backstory. Aha. This is the symbol of Fire Prince Adaxis.
Fire what?
Prince? Like, son of the king?
Okay.
I was a servant of a faction of giants. Giants used to basically run all of Zendrick. They were at least a majorly powerful force on the continent. And Warforged were a decent reason why. Another decent reason why is that they enjoyed being possessed by demons.
Okay.
That was kind of a mark of honor among them. But at least the faction that I was to work for. When we weren't actively being used, we were stored. And a little over 17 years ago, I woke up in our cold storage in just outside of Obsidian City. Flash of light, and didn't just kind of activate as I normally would. I was me, as you see me now. And
Were you not you before then?
think of the difference between a Warforged as you know them and just a tool to do a job. The tool doesn't know anything. It's kind of the difference between, well, you, Del, and just a normal dog.
Dogs know things.
Not like you know things.
Well,
It's
yeah.
different.
But okay. Are you sure the thing isn't just malfunctioning now and that's why it's pinging the place for you?
It could be.
Ooh, should we try some of those repair hammers that you stole, see if it fixes it?
I don't think that would work.
DM furiously writes notes.
I actually have a reason why it won't.
I mean, this thing is potentially more ancient than I am.
This is very far away, huh?
It would be a boat ride to Stormreach, and then a trek from there.
So the hilt that we normally leave out of, we would go just continue south down the ocean, down the Thunder Sea, instead of going east like we went before.
For how long?
1,500 miles, however long that is. Let me measure here.
Okay. So this is going to be a long trip.
Yes.
All right. When are we going?
Well, I think we wanted to ask if people would like to go with us first.
What are we going to do if we stay here? Just like in the meantime.
Why would we want to stay here? I've never been to Zendrick. Absolutely, I'm going.
I barely know that it's a place that exists.
Listen, the chance to possibly see real giants? Yes, please.
It's not a fun
Wait, but
place, and you probably don't want to see giants.
are giants bigger than you, or are you giant?
Maybe when he's big, maybe they're that size.
Oh.
when I'm big, they would be bigger.
Bigger. How they get inside places?
They would have built places for their size.
Oh. Okay.
I would love to see giants. I just don't want to interact with them. Like from a distance, it'd be great. I need to make sure I buy a spyglass before we go.
Well, if they're that big, you may not need a spyglass to see them.
Oh, but I want to see the details. I want to know, like, are their eyes the same shape as ours? How humanoid are they really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a vague understanding in the distance. I want to see them.
Okay.
And then run away screaming.
Maybe not screaming, just run away.
Or walk away slowly.
That's a good idea too.
Attract less attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I want to see the giants.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We get smushed. Meh.
That's a pretty bad thing to have happen.
It is, but when have we not been at risk of death?
Listen, I'm 100% in this group for the travel.
I will not say no to your help. But like I said, it's not a fun continent. We have no real goal other than, hey, here's a place to go to. So I will not say no to your help, but no, we're not getting into anything good.
Do you think there are other kinds of animals down there?
It's almost a different world.
So the big question is, how are we getting there?
Are the animals bigger too, like the giants?
Ooh, that's a good question. The bigger question is, if you see a bigger animal, can you then mimic it when you
I don't know.
change shapes?
Maybe.
So, like, if you see a big dog, can you become the big dog?
I mean, this is a fairly big dog, but a bigger
Right, but
dog?
a giant-sized dog?
Ooh.
Or if they have, like, dire wolves or big wolves, whatever they want to call them, can you become that?
Only way to find out.
I'm just saying, that'd be, like, amazing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm in it for the travel. How are we getting there?
Well, Glover said we had to take a boat.
We do.
Can we not rent an airship?
Those are very expensive.
And very much faster.
I don't know how much they would cost, but my goodness, that
Ooh. Maybe we could work a deal with What's-His-Face that we helped with trade to go across there in the submarine?
That's a great idea.
I don't remember his name, but the submarine was cool.
Well, they also had a really fast airship, so either one. I mean, win-win.
Yeah.
Submarine would be less detected by giants, though.
Yes.
Well, I believe most of the giants are wiped out.
He
But we
was
don't
talking like
know.
we might run into giants.
We might, but
There
it is not just a continent of giants.
There might be giants.
they're what?
There might be giants.
Not you. Glimmer, what?
In what regard?
The giants were wiped out.
Many, yes. I don't know if there are any left, but that's what I believe happened in history, is that they were largely wiped out. Some might exist. I wouldn't
Maybe.
actually think that the ghost stories of the lurker below were true, but here we are.
That is disheartening. That means that even the information that I know about Cendric is massively outdated.
If a giant is undead, are they just a literal giant undead? Like if they're a specter, are they the same size as a specter? Oh, I'm gonna have to do research on this.
I don't want to find any of those things.
You're way too excited about that.
Well, she can make dead things now.
Yeah.
Wait, when you woke up, were there giants around when you woke up?
Well, no, I was trying to escape, so I laid low. There were drow.
Okay.
Do they still exist as far as we know?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Drow are less entertaining.
In way back when, the drow were essentially slaves to the giants.
So after you woke up, you saw drow, but you didn't see any giants while you were trying to escape?
Not many.
So you saw some.
I just assumed, I mean, they often use drow as lookouts, considering they functioned well at night.
Mm.
So I was more worried about laying low under the drow and avoiding them.
Can giants not see at night?
I mean, ask Lyra how she sees at night.
She sees bad at night. She's terrible at night.
There you go. I mean, that's when you're powerful, you subjugate those who can serve to fill your weaknesses. They kept the drow around because the drow could see and function really well at night. But they were everywhere when I escaped.
Is it cold down there? Do we need to pack clothes and stuff?
DM?
It's
What would I know?
tropical, like you see the light blue line on the map. That's the equator. So like you're kind of in a subtropical area in the southern part of Breland where you are now, like Texas kind of area. This is more getting into like Central America jungle type territory.
Well, I could try to research some of what we'll need in a jungle area to get by.
And as far as travel, maybe I don't know if Red Ezekiel would be the one to go to again or someone else, but maybe access to a known teleportation circle would make travel a lot faster.
That's possible. I do know that I already have a portal that I know in Sharn, and that could get us to a major hub to, one, possibly see Jericho about travel, whether it be the submarine or airship. And Sharn probably, if there was a possible way to teleport, they might have a way to do that too. It is the biggest trade hub in Breland. And I could get us there whenever we wanted. But whether we want to go by boat or otherwise, I personally think that would be a great place to start. But um, whether by air or sea or magic, we'll have to leave to some sort of port. I forget the one that we normally go to.
So, should we leave tomorrow?
That is fine with me. I did not have anything pressing here that needed waiting upon. And Torque, if you're concerned what your docent is doing, it might be worth our time to just go.
I would not say no.
Wait, if it's maybe doing something bad, should you not take it out?
Yeah, about that.
What?
It does not come out.
Oh. So if it's doing something bad, what are we going to do about it?
I mean, I was hoping that that's what this whole... He'll kind of motion down towards the map. Kind of hope that's what this whole thing was going to help with.
Okay.
And it's not doing anything immediately harmful.
Or overtly harmful.
Yeah, I explained to Glimmer that it's just kind of a radiating influence that isn't necessarily pushing me to do good or bad things, but it's pushing toward efficiency. Just raw, brutal efficiency.
Is that like when Lyra had the guy talking to her? No?
Less direct than that. It's literally just a subtle nudge in decision calculations.
Okay.
Then tomorrow seems fine, unless...
So, we're looking at teleporting to Sharn.
Maybe.
I look at Glimmer.
I can. I think that would be the easiest place for us to locate travel options to Stormreach.
I think that's a good idea. I would agree. And then we can weigh our options between boat, airship, or a potential portal if there is one. I think we'd have access to gather that knowledge while we're there. Or an alternative route if there is one. Del, I don't know how we're going to get a hold of the submarine guy.
How did we get a hold of him last time?
We didn't.
He brought us to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
But their house is the one that has the monopoly on sea travel and airships.
Mm-hmm.
You know who we could talk to?
No, but I hope you're going to tell me.
You know what Spire and Sharn that the Lorender house is in, too. That's the one you were taken to.
We could also try to go and see Jane again, the captain who took us to that island.
That would not be a bad idea.
She's related to the house.
Oh, the kid that we saved.
No.
That was the trip we went on, but I'm talking about the captain of the ship that took us.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That would be a good call, because at least then we could have someone we're familiar with, if nothing else, that we could be on a ship with, if
Mhm.
she's available.
That is not in Sharn. I forget where. We would need to just travel to Moonwatch instead of going to Sharn, which is fine.
That's
How
closer.
far? How far is Moonwatch from Sharn?
I would need to see a map, but I don't think it's super far. I think it's like 2 days and 4 days respectively. So like 2 days to Moonwatch and then another 2 days to Sharn or something.
Right.
Hold on, let me find
I'm
a
popping it
map.
up.
Oh, okay.
I say the map is changing.
Yeah, it's about 2 days road travel to Moonwatch, and then like another day by boat to Sharn. If you wanted to go by foot to Sharn, you have to go all the way up to
Yeah.
nearly to Gilespire to get to the bridge, then come back down. So that's a much longer trek.
Mm-hmm.
But like there are constantly boats going to and from Moonwatch and Sharn, so wouldn't be hard to find a ship to take to get that passage across.
Mm-hmm.
As far as other stuff, you would probably know the basics. I'm just going to dump this in chat because it's easier than trying to explain it. Because you've got sailing ships, which is what Kelmore is doing. She doesn't have anything better than a regular sailing ship. It's a nice one, but it's nothing particularly special. There's also elemental galleons that House Lorander runs, which run on the water, which go significantly faster. They're like a water-based version of the airships, and there's the airships proper, which are even faster again.
So
What
those-
about a submarine? How fast does a submarine go?
The gold totals are for the whole trip.
That is
Per-
for the whole trip, not per person. That is
Okay.
full cost. That's why I
Okay.
just added on the expenses for each. That covers the food and everything like that. It's more expensive
Oh.
because you're getting higher quality stuff on the higher quality ships.
Nice.
So we're talking, 800 gold round trip for the airship,
One way for the airship,
one way.
but that
Still, that's
covers
not
all
bad.
of you.
No.
Yeah, and that's a 3-day trip versus like
11 days.
11.
Yep.
So the airship, would we catch that from Sharn or from Moonwatch?
Sharn.
That'd have to be from Sharn.
Okay. Yeah. Lyra's a huge proponent of airship, so I'll leave it at that.
And there's not going to be a circle that would be identifiable to Stormreach
Okay, that's
for
fine.
teleportation. Like there may be one, it's not one that people you could talk to would have access to.
Yep. I'm fine with the lesser travel option if we want to throw the money at it, but I'm also fine taking our time.
My only hesitance about the airship is if something goes bad, I can't fly.
I thought you could shift into something that flew. Or you can shift into something small that can cling on to me, right?
Well, yes.
Well, there we
do
go.
that, but you can't fly either.
But my mount can.
Oh. Okay.
Something that might be important to know too is airships are made out of what they call soarwood, which is actually a lighter than air wood.
Ooh.
So if the elemental crystals fail on an airship, it still floats.
Oh,
That's
There's
amazing.
just no mobility to move it.
Mm-hmm.
We end up just stagnant. Everybody, quick fan!
Yeah, right.
It is a problem, but it's not as critical a problem as, oh god.
Yeah.
Mhm.
hmm I don't think Dell would know that, so she would still be concerned about it.
Mhm.
Whereas, like, if we were in a ship and it sank, I could just give you guys water breathing and turn into a killer whale or something.
Lyra wouldn't know that either, so she would totally be like, "Oh, just turn into like a snake and attach onto me. It's fine."
Well, if that's what you guys want to do, that's fine. That
I
was quite the experience before.
I think from a logical standpoint, no offense, Torque, but the thing inside you is just waiting to activate. And I don't know what impact that's going to have on you the longer it takes for us to get there. I also don't know what impact it's going to have on you when we get there. So I don't know if there will be sudden changes or anything that we're not aware of, but I'd like to try and help you as quickly as possible.
I appreciate that, but I don't think it's that time sensitive. I've been already wrestling with this for basically the entirety of the time we've all been working together.
But it
it's-
hasn't been doing this. She like wiggles a finger at your chest.
I will just say that you have undergone much larger changes than I have.
So far.
I don't doubt that. I just want to be able to help you. From a logical standpoint, we don't know. What's gonna happen in 10 days? Or 2 weeks?
Or tomorrow.
And there's a potential that the urgency could increase. And I don't want you to be placed in that position.
That's fine, and again, I appreciate the willingness to help. I just don't want anyone to feel like they have to rush this on my behalf.
Oh no, I absolutely am just trying to justify it to be on an airship.
Okay, then I don't know what other preparations people needed to make. But fortunately or unfortunately, I never really unpacked from our last trip. So
Fortunate.
I mean, I did finish knitting this bag.
Ooh.
So that will be a bit lighter than my backpack. Has a few tricks, sort of like Torques. But I think I'm largely packed now.
Well, wait. Oh, because we can just like teleport to Sharn, right?
We can.
Oh,
So
I
just
forgot.
whenever people needed to do that. Whatever people needed to do, I'll be ready.
Huh?
I think I have that prepared. Yeah, I do.
You're like, oh wait, no, I need to take a nap.
No.
Yep, I think I'm good too.
Just double checking my inventory quick.
I believe any supplies we need we can probably pick up in Sharn. So, I'll leave it to everyone else whether we leave today or wait until the morning.
as far as your planning goes, I'll also point out that on the Zendrick map that I've got here, the reason I picked the one with hexes is because when I found this, each of the hexes is supposed to be about 10 miles. So you can calculate a day's travel by foot is about 30 miles. So 3 hexes.
So in other words, long ass trip on feet.
Yeah. And stock up
And we're
on
not-
rations and stuff in charge.
Mhm.
We're not doing this as a hex crawl. The hex is going to make it a lot easier to calculate distance.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, here we go. I hope we get a magical flower that tells us the weather.
Literally was just thinking that.
I mean, I'm sure I will throw things in here, but it's just not. We're not approaching it as a hex crawl.
Well, also I would. Well, Dell would want to stock up on rations for whatever trip when we get to land, but also she would assume that she would be able to find some amount of food as we travel as well.
I can also make good berries.
That's right. I forgot about them.
I also don't eat.
Well, aren't you special?
I am, thank you.
It will take us approximately 21 days.
Wow. That's not that long.
Not that
Almost
I
a month.
counted or anything.
Wait, so we're going to go from up where Storm reaches all the way down to Titan's Teeth, or yeah, okay. I was making sure that I had caught that correctly.
I mean,
Cool.
the map is the map. You can figure out how you want to approach it however you want.
We should
I will say,
take.
passage into Stormreach is going to be fairly easy. If you're going by airship, they are not going to go further south into Zendrick. They're not going to risk the airship.
Yeah.
But like, you could theoretically hire another kind of a ship to go around the coast, though the coast is just as dangerous as inland. So
I was gonna say we should take a side trip to the Marsh of Desolation. That sounds amazing.
Listen, if we're gonna make a whole vacation out of this,
Yes.
I mean, Obsidian City sounds really dark and ominous. I'm in. Last Chance sounds fantastic. We could probably like restock on supplies there.
Yeah.
Throne Gate of Ruins, great place for selfies.
I want to
Saying.
find out if the Hydra is because there's a giant Hydra down there. Is there
Listen.
actual real one?
Come on, I'm in. Phoenix
'Cause it has a-
Basin, are we gonna see a phoenix there?
Right.
it's because it has a lot of different headwaters.
I figured, but
Don't
you know,
ruin it
we
for
just
us.
make sure we go and check.
I mean, these are all just the known locations of interest too.
Yeah.
Roads? Where you're going, you don't need roads.
I mean,
There are no roads. Have fun. Roads in this area died with the Giants Empire.
It just hastened their demise.
Alright, so are we teleporting to Sharn today then? I hadn't really heard anybody say they
Yeah,
didn't
I
want
mean,
to do that.
that seems like a great place if we needed supplies too.
Mhm.
I
Outside
just
of-
need like an hour to clean up because I am now covered in sweat from working out.
Can't Glimmer just woo 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 you?
I could.
It gets rid of the smell, but I still feel ugh.
It just cleans dirt.
Could
I don't
throw
feel clean.
water at you.
Sure.
Well, we already just paid for the indoor plumbing.
I know. A hot
Oh, that's
shower
right.
or hot bath sounds amazing.
That's right. I forgot about that.
All right, so give me an hour. We'll meet back out front, and we're good to go. I have no clue how we're like. You said we're gonna port there. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Let me get all refreshed and grab my gear, and I'll be ready to go.
Cool.
And I walk away, and again, you guys hear Ada grumbling about, we just got back. We're leaving again? Don't you ever take time off? We should really take time to relax. Just totally snarky.
Yay.
Yeah, I had to move my bedroom. A big bedroom didn't fit upstairs.
Do you see what I did with the teleportation circle?
No, I didn't see
You
it.
can expand out if you want to. I just added buttresses to the outside of one side of the castle.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So yeah, I'll run back to my room, get stuffed, take a bath, cleaned up, back down in the dining area, waiting for everybody. Like, I don't know, like 50 minutes.
Okay, well, I've got the theory down, but this will be a good test.
Theory?
Hmm?
Theory?
Test?
No, not with real people.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Goes
dear.
a little bit something like this, and I will start casting. And
I was gonna say, I'm just now imagining Glimmer doing the bed knobs and broomsticks like little chant to get us to teleport.
no, Glimmer starts to cast, and then her crystal that is doing it is, starting to do the gyroscope thing, and then Glimmer takes out a piece of chalk and like walks around people, making various markings on the floor, and then she'll like mark something on Lyra's chest and then Torque's chest, and shaves some of the chalk onto Dell's head, and then hands the chalk to Eventide, and then she walks back to the crystal and she just slaps it, and there's this big burst of light as we teleport, and everyone's blinded, and in like the getting your vision back is where you now see a different place.
Yeah. As you're like putting the chalk on people, I'll just mutter, I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
I'm watching Glimmer like dandruff you in chalk, and I'm like, nope. I don't think this is how it works. I don't.
This can't possibly be right.
And like Ada's hiding over my shoulder, like, I don't like this. I don't like anything about this. Something about like backyard casters. This is not good. And please tell me Eventide shows up just holding a piece of chalk.
That would be hilarious.
And it's like the sidewalk chalk size in a little kid's hand.
Mm-hmm. And when we arrive, the chalk just disintegrates.
Like, as you guys' vision it's just starting to come back, you hear a guy shouting, okay, clear the circle, get out. And as your eyes start to recover, you see a guy, human, standing there wearing House Orient colors, just waving you out of the room. We need to clear the circle for House Orient activity.
Sorry.
It's fine, we just need to keep things moving.
I totally bumble out, like half blind, following Glimmer, or a shape that looks like Glimmer.
Go out the front door, and I assume we see this amazing, bustling city.
You've been to Sharn before, but this is like the first time you've seen it from ground level, basically.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're surrounded by a lot of really expensive looking shops. This is like the high market kind of area of
That makes
Sharn.
sense. I'm a little disoriented, but we need to find our way back to the base of House Larandar so that we can uh, find an airship.
I did not pay attention the last time we were in Sharn.
Well, we came to a private entrance, so that really isn't helpful.
Sure, we could
Perhaps.
ask somebody.
Sure, we could go into a shop and ask
Is there
for
a guard?
directions.
This is gonna sound silly. Is there a guard nearby?
Yeah, there's House Orion guards outside of the House Orion.
I
Building.
just walk up to one of them. Excuse me. Can I bother you for half a moment?
I can offer you half a moment, but not a full moment.
Fantastic. Perfect. I just need to find House. I look at Glimmer. House Lorien?
Larandar?
Larandar. We're looking to rent an airship.
Larandar's 3 blocks down, 2 blocks to the left, that way.
Perfect.
You should see their symbol on the building face when you get there.
Awesome. Thank you for your half a moment.
No problem.
3 that way, 2 that way.
Yeah.
And I relay that to Glimmer.
Excellent. Let's go.
And I walk off, and again, like, Ada's extra talkative, because I'm loving this about this familiar. She's talking something about, like, something shiny she just saw in a window, and we have to go back and go buy it. No clue what it was.
You're also getting a lot of looks from passersby.
Mm-hmm.
All of you are, really.
I'm just a dog.
It's totally Torque.
Which is why you're getting the look. Because this is an expensive part of town, and you don't look like an expensive dog.
Oh, I am a pretty shaggy dog.
You're also not leashed.
She could be bougie.
Yeah, I have no collar, no leash.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
busted
god.
through these streets, but it's pretty easy to navigate.
Fantastic.
I was just thinking I would love for somebody to get fined for not having me on a leash. That would be hilarious.
No. I would not find that hilarious. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
I'm not paying it. You can impound her.
That's not my dog. It's just following us. No.
I don't know where that dog came from. Oh man. Yeah, so we end up at House Larander.
Yeah. It's okay. I can't keep them straight either until I know the
So
actions
many
of like
names
3 of the
floating around in
houses
my
right
head.
now.
Yeah, I've had so much information floating around in my head right now. I'm like, I don't know. It's
My
fine.
brain- My brain wants to change it to Lathander, so.
Yep, there was that. Yep.
Like one of my tabs is where I just Googled house, like teleportation house Eberron to try to figure out those House Orion because I don't remember this crap. It's too
Mhm.
much of it. Yep, the House of Lander looks pretty much the same as any of the other big spires that are mostly run by the various dragon marked houses. So it's like House of Orion had the same kind of thing, guards out front, big House Orion symbol on the front of the building. Same thing here. The one big difference is you do see a couple of airships tied up to the mast at the very top of the spire, which seems to be fairly unique to House Lorender.
Oh, I guess we could've just-
They're tied up, like outside. Like if as we're walking up, we can see them and stuff up
Yep.
above. Amazing! I'm like gawking at them.
Guess we should
Ever
have
seen
just
the
looked
old,
up to find them.
Ever seen the old images of like Zeppelins pulling up to like the Empire State Building and things like that? It's pretty much like that. They just don't have the big balloons.
Love it. Who needed to ask for directions? We should have just looked up.
Well, I mean, there were other buildings in the way.
Yeah, I'll
And
buy
nobody
that.
looked up.
Yeah, no.
Gamers don't look up.
Why would we do that? Ask for directions. It's easier. Let somebody else tell us how to get there.
Are there guards outside of this place too, or?
There are, but they're not like barring the doors. They're just
Oh, okay.
there.
Okay, then let's go inside and see when if we rent one privately or if we have to wait for a specific barge to go that direction. No, head inside.
And you walk in. The lobby space is absolutely massive in here. I'm not sure you guys ever saw the lobby space the last time you came through, because you mostly came in from the top and I think left
Mm-hmm.
a similar way.
Floated down, yeah.
But yeah, like the main entrance here is palatial. There's a massive desk with several different receptionists all sitting behind it. Then a couple of queues for information. You can see one of them is for trade concerns, for shipping and things like that. Another one is for passenger concerns. The trade concern line is a lot longer than the one for passengers. There's only a couple people ahead of you in the passenger line.
Then I will go get in line for the passenger side. Don't die.
I've been
I am-
fighting this cough since like January.
I am
This
with
will not
Lorna.
go away.
And I'm dragging Torque with us in case he's not coming.
I like there's a few minutes of people haggling and things like that until the line shifts and you're the next in line, and the receptionist calls for next and gestures towards you.
Yes. We are looking to make a trip and are interested in chartering an airship.
Well, we don't often charter independently, but where were you looking to go? We do have ships traveling all over Corvair and beyond, so
I look back at Torque.
Beyond.
The city of Stormreach in Zendrick.
we do regular trips to Stormreach. Let me just check. And she pulls out a ledger and flips it over to a couple pages and starts running her finger down. We do have another ship that's actually scheduled to leave tomorrow. It's the Arden Albatross. They do have booths available. How many were in your party?
There are 6 of us.
Oh, 6. We've got 10 spots still left available. We're mostly looking for the cargo shipment here, but they can berth up to 20 passengers, and we've only got 10 booked so far, so that would be ideal since they're leaving so soon. You're familiar with the costs required for airship travel, yes?
Oh, indeed.
Okay, then the bill will hopefully not surprise you. She drags out some notes and starts doing math on them as she calculates everything out. So, is all of your party here? Is it just the 6 of you?
Yes.
Then she calculates down. For Stormreach, that's about 1,500 miles. We charge 750 gold for the transit for all of you. And then on top of that, there's also an expenses fee for food and services and all that on the ship, which would cover another 50 gold to cover all of you. So 800 gold total.
And Torque will fish out. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Math. Torque wants to be fancy, so he fishes out 80 plat. And hands over 80 platinum coins.
Very good. She swipes it off into her palm and starts sorting them into like you know, like casino drawers that have the coin slots. There's sort of a drawer that is set up just for coinage like that, and she's just packing them in. It reaches under, drags out another book, and basically starts signing off on 6 documents that look like some form of ticket. There's fancy goldish filigree on them and things like that. She finishes filling up those, and then like she's also asking each of your names to be put down on them, and then hands it back out to you once she's done. So with the Albatross, you'll be meeting a Captain Hobson Armstead. He'll be leaving first thing in the morning. I think the schedule is just 9 o'clock or so. He Armstead is a bit of a stickler for timing, so I would get here early rather than later. If you arrive too late, he may just be gone, and we don't do refunds. Do you have any questions?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the names of the ship and the captain? I'm a little hard of hearing.
Oh, certainly. It's the Ardent Albatross. It's a lovely ship, designed more for speed and cargo than comfort, but that's true of most of the airships, especially when it's making the longer vessel trips like this. Just type it out in chat.
Yeah. Thank
Get
you.
it right.
Thank you.
It's not a problem. The Ardent Albatross has a mostly white hull. The other ship you'll probably see tomorrow is the Wandering Gull. That's more of a blue hull. They're mostly strictly focusing on cargo, and they're going in a completely different direction up north. So make sure you pick the right ship.
And when we come in the morning, is there just a come in here and a set of stairs somewhere, or?
Are you new to Sharn? We don't do stairs. And she gestures behind her to where there's a couple of they look like glass pillars that come down, but there's clearly
yes,
like an
the
archway
infamous
in them.
glass tube.
Just step into one of the elevators and jump, and Sharn will do the work for you.
Oh, excellent.
You would have experienced this the other way around when you got here back here the first time. There basically lowers gravity so much that you can transit easily.
Cool. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. And grab the tickets or whatever and distribute them.
By all means, and if you need any further help with House Lorandar, just feel free to reach out.
Okay, now if we need any additional supplies and maybe a place to stay for the evening.
I can recommend a local establishment for your stay, and there's plenty of lovely establishments around for whatever equipment you could possibly desire. I can offer recommendations as well, but you can definitely find whatever you want by just wandering the streets as well.
Just a name of a place to stay would be ideal, thank you.
Certainly. And she pulls out just a piece of like notepaper and scrawls a name on it and slides it back over to you.
Okay. Have a pleasant day. And I'll start to walk out.
You too. And I don't like that name.
What, you didn't prepare random inn name number 13?
You've got a name for the Thirsty Crow as a inn. And no, I didn't
Thirsty
prepare
Crow.
names, so I have a generator I can use.
Yeah.
Built into above VTT now. Last time I just started winging it, I started doing things like that were all wounded animals, which was weird.
Once we're outside, what supplies do you think we need? I know those berries that Eventide makes fill me up pretty well if we want to rely on those, but I know that uses her magic, so I don't know if we want to or not. And I don't know what other supplies we might need. Torque, do you remember much from your time? Is there anything special we should keep in mind?
Pretty much everything there once you did.
Excellent. Okay.
Everything I know, though, is outdated. You said the giants aren't there. They were basically wiped out. I didn't know that. I mean, what took their place?
I don't know.
Power vacuums don't stay open, usually.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical reason as to why that may or may not be happening. But Glimmer's player rolled really bad to be able to explain this and know the answer last week.
I skim over the conversation completely. Glimmer, we might need more than one tent. I only have one.
I have the dome.
Yeah. But it's a little cramped in there sometimes.
Okay.
I'm just suggestions. I don't know. Or if it's raining, because tropics rain.
Oh, I do need an umbrella.
Okay.
I do need a parasol. That is exactly what Glimmer needs, is a parasol.
I will make that happen. So, I'm going out in search of another tent, a parasol for Glimmer, and rope.
This is Sharn. Anything non-magical you can find for sale.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. I'm going out without anybody and just heading off to go gather things. Yeah, I'm trying
Probably
to think of something else.
bug spray and
Yeah, like some type of a bug, like bug repellent herbs or whatever.
if that's a thing.
I mean, it's not like Tomb of Annihilation. It's not like get bug spray or die.
Fair.
No, but this is Glimmer.
Is there such thing as like hot weather clothing? I know there's cold weather clothing.
I
or is
don't
it
think
just take clothes off?
Mostly just takes clothes off. Like, you need the cold weather clothes because it's too cold for you. But
Yeah.
there's no, like, too hot is going to be like we're standing near lava and it's baking us alive kind of thing. And then you're just taking fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna look for a hand fan, like one I can just, because I'm
Yeah,
not
easily
taking my
available.
armor off.
Like, parasol, 1 gold, hand fan, 5 silver.
Perfect.
All right.
I don't think there's
Uh,
actual prices anymore for that stuff.
Probably not. And then, rope and a tent.
So is that I should be looking for cold weather clothes or?
No.
No, we're going to the tropics.
Okay. I
So
was
that's
like
super
spacing out on
funny.
that conversation. Yeah.
Like, think Amazonian jungle, but way worse.
Got it.
All right. Add custom items.
And it's like the parasol I pick out for Glimmer is like gray with this like beautiful silver trim on it, and a pitch black handle.
Is it like super modern?
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like the granny parasols. with
Yeah,
all the
that
lace
has
and
all the
whatnot.
filigree and lace
I
and
was
stuff.
gonna say one of the ones that fold the opposite way. Those are wild.
Melissa
I
has
will
one
say-
of those.
I will say you may get into some colder temperatures when you actually get to the Titan's Teeth. Because I'm not sure if people remember the image I posted last week or so ago. My mental image of that is like the stone pillar forest in China, but bigger. So like the pillars would be larger than the ones you see there. But depending on how high you're climbing up on those things, it can get a little bit nippier. But not like cold weather close territory.
Yeah, I don't still have those. Oh, because I don't think we've been to super cold weather yet in this game, have we?
Nope.
Okay.
I only have fine clothes.
Yeah.
The only shopping Torque's gonna want to do, he's gonna want to try to find an alchemist, see if he can pick up as many healing potions as he possibly can.
I have 2.
You
I
can
have
try
2.
to buy out the Sharn market, which is going to be like dozens to hundreds. Easily.
Torque would want as many as he could possibly get. He is certain that where we are going is not good.
Well, if you're willing to visit enough of the alchemists in the local area, you can get up to 100 health potions. At
I don't
50 gold
wanna-
apiece. So that's
I was gonna say, I
5,000 gold.
don't think I want to blow that much of our money. He
It's
would
Sharn,
grab
There's a lot of alchemists.
10 though.
I picked up 2 cold weather clothing and I put them in the party inventory. So I'm totally RPing this. Is like I'm running off, coming back to Torque. Here, put this in the bag.
Sorry, just making sure like you've got 2 sets of cold weather clothing. One is going to fit Torque. The other is going to fit Eventide. None of you are the same size or shape.
Nope, I got 2 about my size. That's the best I got. And then we'll say like an extra warm cloak. I don't know how to put that in there. But yeah.
Some parts of Zendrick get incredibly cold towards the south, but we're not going that far. Not unless you guys decide you want to for some reason. They're perfectly willing to run with it if you want to.
Apparently, D&D 5e got rid of Pythons. Their only legacy.
Yeah.
What?
Iron spikes,
Really?
Iron spikes?
which are basically Pythons, so I think they just condensed it into the same thing.
Perfect.
You could make a railroad or, do climbing.
I'm thinking like, there's a storm and we need to anchor down the tent.
Yeah.
Grab a few more rations just because.
I always get a bit silly with stuff like that when I have a bag of holding.
Yeah. Water skin. Okay. Have something for water. Have rope. I don't
Well,
think.
people are working out what they wanted to have. We're getting about the halfway mark here. So why don't we take a bit of a break if people need a bio and people can keep working out their stuff, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10.
We
Okay, works.
separately, real quick, we don't have any like healing potions or anything, right? Should
Well,
we
Thor just
stock up
bought
on
10
those?
more.
Oh, okay, cool. I
have-
missed that.
I have 3. I have
I-
a regular and 2 superior.
If you want to buy more, they're 50 gold each, and I rolled that there's 100 of them available in the immediate area from the various many alchemists that there are.
Buy them out. No. Okay.
I
I
have
also-
2 graders.
Yeah, I have some too because I made some with my laboratory.
Okay. Awesome. I missed the buying. I'm sorry.
terms of supplies. And then unless there's anything else, I guess you could stop off at Thirsty Crow. Which, unless you want to do RP stuff, it's 2 gold a night for the rooms. Because it's a very nice inn.
Are we paying these things out of the group money?
So minus 12 gold total. And then we can move to the morning unless anybody wants to do anything else that night. And Thirsty Crow is just like 3 minutes down the road from the House Lander building.
That works. Spells.
You guys would have noticed, since Torque usually does all of the gold handling, that when he paid for the rooms, it came out of a different pouch. He didn't go into the bag of holding. He pulled it off of a pouch on his belt.
Hmm.
Are you keeping money in different places now?
Well, I mean, you have your own money, right?
Oh, some, yes.
So do I.
Oh. Oh, okay. The good captain, Armstead apparently likes to be prompt, so maybe we should take our breakfast to go.
Well, it's easier for some people.
You know, you could just be a goblin for a little bit.
Yeah, but I can only do that so much.
Oh. Is that a curse, or I've never asked? What is that? Just are you
No, it's not a curse. I like being a dog.
okay? The were you a dog first, and then could be a goblin?
I always assume
Oh.
that was her natural form.
I just got to level 10 to ask this question.
Yeah. No, I was a goblin first. Weirdo.
Did you
Oh.
just spend so much time in dog form that it's hard to stay as a goblin?
Oh, no. I was, exploring around and I found a ring, and when I put it on, I was a dog.
Oh, so you can take that off if you want to?
I'm sure I could, but I've never tried. Why would
Oh.
I want to?
I don't know. Using hands is nice.
Eh, sometimes.
Okay. I'll carry your breakfast then, with these hands that are so useful.
Cool.
I can carry that, Glimmer. I have
It's
no need to eat myself.
okay.
Why would you eat yourself? That's a bad idea.
He has no need to. It's okay.
I don't expect
Hey.
dogs to understand commas.
I feel like that would be the funniest thing to RP as someone who plays like a scion is that they read they listen to everything with closed caption. Oh, that's funny. He used the wrong weight.
I
And
can just tell he used the wrong your. My God.
no, that's not how you spell that. And make our way to House Larandar and find a magic tube.
Yeah, once you kick off, it just seemed to float upwards like it's almost a reverse featherfall.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you'll get up to come out in top of the spire, and it'll just sort of gently float you out onto the platform. It's rather windy up here.
I was gonna say, as I'm floating off, I'm like doing the dog like splayed out, like what is going on thing. I don't like this.
I'm of course using my parasol.
It's like a much gentler one of those like vent things you get in parachuting places.
When you take out your parasol, I take out the one that Virgil gave me at the beginning of the campaign.
I forgot about that.
He did that.
Yeah.
And you'll see, like, once you get up there, there's a whole bunch of people busting around, loading cargo, unloading cargo, moving things around. There's two ships, one with a bluish hull and another one with a very white hull. Most of the crew you can see, are also dressed in white over by the white hull ship. And there's one man who's dressed in a white suit who's barking most of the orders at everybody busting around on the deck, from the deck of the ship.
Walk over to the...
And from the gold, you can assume that's probably the captain, the gold bars and everything like that.
Yeah, walk over to the ship with the white hull. And get on the gangplank or whatever to... Is it like a ladder or like an actual...
No, the ship is sort of tied to the spire and fairly low down to everything else. So the nose is tied onto there, and then there's a gangplank that's actually laid out from there as it's tied on a couple of other places along the edge of the actual platform that you're on. So there's a full gangplank that leads out, so you don't have to climb ladders or anything like that. You can just walk on. And there's full like arm rails all around it and everything like that too.
Then I'll find the person that would be accepting our tickets and...
Yeah, there's one lady at the base of the gangplank who, like, as you walk up, she'll just sort of raise an eyebrow at you and just asks, "What's your business?"
Passage.
Tickets? She holds out a hand. She flips through all of them one by one. That's all it seems to be in order. You're free to board. If you have any baggage, you should have spaces in your berths below. The Albatross is not a particularly fancy ship. The berths should be perfectly comfortable, but not incredibly spacious. So I hope you can get comfortable. The trip should only be a few days to Stormreach.
Very good, thank you. And I will board.
Try and keep out of the way of everyone as they're doing their jobs, and we'll get along fine.
Oh.
Things should settle down once we're all loaded up.
And that will be when?
We're supposed to be debarking in 25 minutes, so it better be soon or I'm going to be skinning some of these hides.
Great to hear. Thank you.
No problem. Hopefully we'll get to know each other a little bit better over the trip. And she goes back to shouting orders at somebody.
And
a barrel.
Now, if someone drops a barrel and it cascades towards the bottom, is it actually super slow because Sharn, or?
It is slower, but it's still like it banged onto the platform. Like it wasn't actually on the ship proper.
Then I'll board the vessel and
Everyone does feel like a little bit floaty as they're walking around.
Go below and find, what is it, just like a hammock, or is it an actual like kind of bunk, or?
They're actual little berths. They are fairly like cramped. That's not like you would want to spend a lot of time in there, but the berths are an actual like cot with a full mattress and everything like that, and bedding and all that. There's a small wash basin in each of them. They're each a private little berth, and there is like a chair next to the bed, so like you can spend time in there if you need to. And they are all each private berths, but they're definitely designed for economy rather than like a luxurious suite or something like that. This is not a pleasure craft; it's a rapid transport.
Ooh, I can't wait to go on a pleasure craft.
I was gonna stay on deck for a little bit, like very rapidly wagging my tail in excitement and doing little prancy feet, like watching everybody. This is exciting.
You see like a bunch of other supposedly passengers who aren't in uniforms, who are all lounging around in the various common areas. They all look like fairly fancy pants kind of people. Fairly well dressed, nattering on about plans and Stormreach, things like that.
Ooh. Sounds exciting.
You said there were other passengers that we were hearing that? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the Albatross can hold up to 20 passengers, and you guys are, like, there was like 10 others, and then the 6 of you.
Right.
So
did they sound like they were all just kind of like trade merchants or other adventurers, or?
Some trade merchants, some looking like they're going on their first adventure kind of thing. They seem,
yes,
to your ears, very naive.
On daddy's money, yeah. I'm going to be an adventurer.
It's my first sword.
Those ruffians sure don't know what's coming to them.
I'm going to stab a giant. It's going to be wonderful.
Please tell me this is like legit conversation and not just.
Yes.
I really hope so.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
There seems to be the 3 of them that are like youths who are clearly going on like their first adventure.
It'll just be like the books, Daddy. Then they can write a story about me.
How many are there?
3 of them that you can hear who are having this kind of conversation.
Hold on, I have to roll to see if my character would actually do what I want to do.
The
Because
sword
people
says,
have like a few hundred gold to blow on just the transport to a place for this.
She absolutely wants to do this.
the sword says, kill them.
Listen, the sword isn't even talking. I'm like, can I beat them with you and not kill them, but just maim them horribly? So how far, like roughly how far away from me are they on deck?
They're down below in the common area between all the berths,
Okay.
like sitting at a small table chatting to each other.
So I'm gonna walk up and I've got Ada like strutting behind me like she owns the place, because that's total cat drama. You guys know where we're going, right?
Of course we do. Zendrick. Land of Wonders.
Land of
Treasures. I'm not worried.
Death. Really?
I've been training for 2 years. I'm good with a sword.
Is Dell or Glimmer anywhere near me?
I am.
I look over at Dell. 2 whole years. 2 whole years they've been training. With a sword.
As a dog, I'm like, woo.
So tell me, how is that going to help you if you face off with a giant?
I will stab them. You do know how a sword works, don't you?
You do know how big a giant is, don't you?
So I'll stab him in the foot, and then he'll fall over, and then I'll stab him in the eye.
Or he'll just step on you and squash you like an insect.
big lumbering oaf won't be able to step on me. I'll just dodge out of the way.
Oh, you're funny. This is funny. So how are you gonna face off against
Milady.
tons of drow?
Why would I face the drow? I'm not
Well,
going
why
that
wouldn't
part
you?
of- I mean, do they have treasure?
Possibly.
Then
There's a
maybe I'll
whole,
hunt them down
probably a
too.
whole society down there.
Well, we're there to seek our fortune, so we'll see what happens.
Seek your fortune or spend your parents? I'm confused.
Well, I need to find a fortune to be able to pay for things myself, and this is how I'm going to get myself set up so I'm not living off of my parents anymore.
This is funny. Del, can we follow them around and laugh at them while they face off against spiders and run for their lives? This will be great. Ada, we're taking bets. Which one do you think's gonna die first? And like Ada walks over and like sniffs in the air, and is it like 2 on one side, 1 on the other, or is it like
Yeah.
a circular? Yeah. So the one that's sitting alone, she sniffs a little harder, and she's like, "That one. He smells like cowardice."
I would demand satisfaction, but Captain Armstead made it very clear that any brawling on his ship would not be tolerated.
Oh, we
And I'm
can
not
brawl
giving up
once
my
we get to
chances.
when we get to Stormreach. Absolutely.
I'll take you up on that.
Fantastic.
And
Would
you
love
will see
to.
what it's like to face a trained warrior.
Oh, Ada, honey, this is a bet I'll happily lose. And then I walk off with Ada, and I'm assuming Del walks with me, to find the rest of our party in our quarters.
You can hear out of the back of your corner a couple of his friends whispering back to him, "What the fuck are you doing? Did you see her armor? What is wrong with you?"
And Ada's going on about I should have said more than extra kibble. I should have said more than pie. Like, why wasn't I thinking? I could have gotten a whole turkey for this.
And the few more minutes will pass, and if you're up on deck, you'll see them eventually. Like there's a couple of grills. I'll switch the map because I have a map. We haven't quite taken off yet into the clouds, but that'll work. The main cargo is going in through these grills here, which are open during the loading process, but they're like closing those up now and battening them down. Most of the crew.
Go ahead.
Let's go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask, is there actual like smoke or something coming out the back like that?
Not right now. The rings that are the main ring, which is the fire out the sides here, is currently inactive. So there's not really anything going on there either. The crystal at the back is glowing, and there's sort of a misty sort of essence around it, but it's not really flowing out the back yet.
Okay. Sorry.
There's a bunch of pipes and mechanics up on the deck that you really don't understand at a first glance.
Probably not even at a second glance.
Yeah, they batten everything down. They start casting off lines, and you hear the captain barking out orders and shouting, "Prepare for release!" And you see the last ropes get tossed off, and the ejectors at the sides there just blast out fire, and you can watch it just spread up and down from both of those into a massive ring around the entire front end of the ship. And then it starts pushing back away from the spire, and turning towards the south. And then once it's changed enough of the angle, it starts pushing forward. And that's where you see like the mist coming off of the crystal in the back. That starts to stream backwards at that point with the wind. And you're off.
Yay.
As we like push off, I'll like run up to the edge and like just put my paws on top and like look over and wag my tail. Excitement, watching things go by under us.
The bosun, who's the lady who was at the bottom of the gangplank when you walked in, she shouts at you, keep your face back from the rail while we're underway, especially when we get outside of Sharn. Here, you might float back down to the ground nice and convenient because of the manifest zone. Once we're past Sharn, that'll be a long, fast drop.
I'll just like bark back from her and then like back up a little bit.
While we're underway, if you want to come up on deck, you're free. You notice that there's rails. And she points out like there's metal rails along everything. Grab a line, tether it to a belt, and that way if you get pushed off by wind or something like that, you can get hauled back on. I wouldn't recommend being up here without that unless you can fly. Even if you can fly, this ship goes pretty fast. And we're not turning around. And you can feel like the ship's picking up speed, and it's starting to move very quickly. I think it picks up to at least 25 or 25 miles an hour when it's at full speed.
Eventually, the wind would be too much for Glimmer, and I would go down to the common area or something. I'm assuming in the little berth, are there little like portholes or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a little porthole in each berth, and there's
Okay.
like little cubbies that you can put stuff in and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
okay. Then I'd probably just be in the common area reading or something.
like there are like the tables that they were sitting at that are more for meals, but there are also like armchairs and things like that that you can sit down in that are more comfortable as
Perfect.
well. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not like as comfortable as the Lightning Rail advanced class was. Rough. What did I say it was? 3 days by airship? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess everyone can give me a D12 roll as you go through the first day.
I'd say I'm gonna retire these dice for bad rolls, but that was a good roll. I just got punished. To be fair, it's only 11. It's not a 12. I don't know if that's good or not.
12's higher. Still waiting on Splenda for her roll. D12.
We don't want a 12. That's all it is.
I mean, maybe we do.
I don't
Speak
know.
for yourself.
We want a 12? Okay, we want a 12.
We could get a
don't know.
12 and let the adventurers handle it. And then critique them.
Yes. Please. Oh my gosh. Absolutely would love to do this.
It is not a 12.
That's okay. I think Del had a great idea.
What was the
Glimmer,
idea?
Glimmer is going to suggest that they show their merits.
Yes. We're gonna have the adventurers fight, and we're going to critique them.
Yeah.
fully expecting. No, you don't run from it. You give it your back, it will kill you. Face it head on.
No, the
you need
pointy
to widen
end.
your stats.
Hit it with the pointy end.
Where are your shoes? You're going to fall off the ship without them. No, the scabbard won't help you. You need the sword.
The Albatross is a fairly fast vessel, so you guys get out
Oh,
over top of the ocean pretty quickly. About mid-morning, you're you see the last of the land passing beneath you as you're still climbing for elevation, and you can see that ahead in front of you. There's like a rather large cloud bank. Like was a sunny day when you were in Sharn, but it's clearly getting overcast further out here. So the captain's trying to climb to get above the cloud cover. And you get going that way, and like as you see, like the land beneath you is gone. You're fully over open ocean at this point, and everything seems to be going fairly well as you climb above the clouds. And things go on fine for a few hours until the day's starting to get a little bit darker, and you can see the sun starting to go down over the clouds. Everything seems to be going perfectly fine, and then you hear shouting from up above on deck if you're not on deck. I don't know who is where or what.
I'm below.
since I don't
Tor-
really have a belt to hook into, I'm probably gonna stay below a lot too.
Torque is hooked on where he is on the map.
Oh, I'm hooked on. Absolutely. I just have to figure out where.
I can just imagine Eventide having to clip in, because otherwise she's going to be just... She weighs
Wings
nothing.
flapping.
I was gonna say, like, Eventide, like, you can fly. The ship is moving faster than you can fly.
Right. So I actually took off my elevation because of that. So
Yeah.
my feet are firmly on the deck.
See, you imagine that, Glimmer. I imagine her tied on and flapping around, trying to stay airborne.
You know, it's funny you say that. When I was having the worst time with my eating disorder and I weighed 89 pounds, that was when I was in, I took a trip to Norway and we went to this like really scenic place off the coast. But my ex had to physically hold me down because it was extremely windy and I was so like thin, I couldn't anchor myself to the ground. And he was like holding me down and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to fly away. And it just made me think of that. I'm like, oh, hey, I've actually had that experience in real life. Also, I learned that September in Norway is very different from September in Oregon, and I did not bring enough clothes. Also,
Anyway.
I learned that smiling at people gives you weird looks. So,
As you guys are hanging out wherever you are, you hear some shouting from both the captain and the bosun shouting at each other, trying to. It's hard to make out over the wind what exactly they're saying, but it sounds like, "What do you mean it's not flowing properly? What? This is the first time we've had any kind of problems." Stuff like that, a whole bunch of stuff like that, and then there's a jolt, and the ship suddenly like chunks in space and sort of slows down significantly. And the blue crystal in the back is no longer streaming anything blue behind it. And the ring is guttering for some reason. It doesn't seem like it's healthy for some reason.
I yell out, "Hey, is that bad?"
Everything's under control, miss. I think.
I'm not very convinced.
Then you hear another shout from another crewman on the rear. Dragon!
I'm assuming that's loud enough for even those of us below deck to hear.
Yeah, the wind's died down a lot since the fire got disrupted.
I yell back, "What?"
ahead. They said call for the adventurers.
And if anyone's looking out the back, you can, because you're just coasting just above the cloud level, and you can see, come on, stop thinking about this very large winged beast comes thrusting up out of the clouds. It looks draconic, but it looks like it's made out of black bone with purplish fire inside of it.
Oh.
And
I
there's
want to
also
tame it.
things that seem to be clinging to it. And then, like 2 things that seem to be clinging to it, and 1 thing that seems to be riding it. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
I would have pointed at it again and said, "What?" You know, in this entire campaign, I've rolled initiative well twice.
I'm sad
Well,
I
you
just
did
wasted
better.
a nat 20 on initiative.
I did
Again.
that last week, and that was one of the 2 good rolls.
Oh my gosh, what are those things?
Fun.
I guess I need to zoom out. Yep.
So I hear something about kill the rider, kill the dragon. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to know what these things are, you can give me an intelligence check for one of them.
Oh,
Just intelligence?
It's Arcana check, actually. Sorry.
Okay.
I get a -1, but I'll try.
Yeah,
No.
0.
I have not actually seen these things. I'm downstairs,
Well,
but
I'm from another plane of existence, and I don't know shit.
I will know what it is as soon as I get up there and see it.
I got an 11. I know
Okay, well-
that it flies.
Yeah, the 2 of you think it looks draconic.
Well, hold on. So I can't tell if it's undead or not.
Do you have any way to detect undead?
There is a way that paladins can sense them somehow, but I don't know
Yeah.
what the. It's been a
I
long
think
time
it's
since I've been a paladin.
one of the
It's-
divine whatchamacallit.
Yeah, divine sense.
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta look it up. So I don't know if Oathbreakers actually get that. I think I lost it when I became an Oathbreaker.
Oh,
Oh,
I think it's
look
like a
what
level 1 or
happens.
2 thing.
I feel like that's not something you should lose, though.
It was just a drop in chat. You're not the big guy.
Oh, is that all?
That looks friendly. Let's tame it.
The rider.
Oh.
How do I not think that the dragon is undead? That's what I want to know.
It's all skeleton-y. It could be magical, just magical.
It could
Right,
be a
but
magical construct of some kind.
That's
You,
fine.
like,
Why would I not think it's undead though?
you might think it's undead. You just don't know
That's
it's
what
undead.
I'm saying. Yeah, it looks like when I became Oathbreaker, I lost the ability to detect
Ah,
Huh.
Space Fiend or undead.
lame.
I know.
Wait, are those other things like giant bugs, kind of?
They look kind of like enormous mosquito men, kind of thing.
Great. Love that.
For the record, Ada is definitively hiding out downstairs. In fact, I'm not even gonna say she's hiding. She is asleep on my bed.
Oh, I think it's part. It's part of your channel divinity now. It's not actually a paladin feature.
Yeah. So when I became an Oathbreaker, I
Yeah, I
lost
think-
it as a channel divinity.
That makes more sense. I was like, I feel like that's a core paladin thing. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Until she breaks the bond.
Yeah. I mean, but she's still a paladin.
Am I though?
Kind of.
Y'all don't really know what's going on with her.
Oathbreaker's
would
kind of an
say.
anti-paladin.
Anti-paladin. Does that mean she's a death knight? Oh my goodness.
No, Death Knights are a completely different thing.
Oh, okay.
Oathbreaker is like the ICP of clowns.
The what?
That's okay.
Okay. Best thing I can use to analogize this is if was Spider-Man, now she's
Mhm.
Venom.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Not black suit Spider-Man, to be clear.
Solomon Grundy mad.
Anyway, Cece, you're up first with Lyra. They are not far behind the ship, but they are not at the ship yet. Though the ship is basically dead in the water at this point, so if anybody does want to fly, the ship's not really moving.
Are they the actual distance for measuring
They're
purposes?
the actual distance. Yeah.
Thank you.
They were not far behind when they came out of the clouds.
Dang it. Okay. Ooh, snickety. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. They are just out of range of what I wanted to do by like literally 1 square. So, I am going to hold an action.
I mean, you could. Oh, even if you moved.
I could move. Yeah, I guess I could. I could do that. But the square people, who's who?
They have names if you go over them.
No,
They
I'm
should.
hovering. I'm hovering. I see no names.
Thought it said show name to player is tag all.
I see them.
I don't.
Hold on.
Anyway, the one in gold is the captain. That's
Okay.
Armstead. The one in green
Captain.
is the bosun, who's Abel Brush, and the one in pink is the gunner, whose name is Calvin Claims.
Okay. Why are there no guns in the back?
Mhm.
Because normally the ship can outrun whatever the hell is trying to come after it.
Come on, let me. Thank you. Okay, so that puts me at 30, which should put me in range now. Fantastic. I am. So I'm just making sure I'm visualizing this correctly. Big flying dragon. This guy. Oh my gosh. This guy is riding it. These things are attached to it.
Yeah, like they would be closer together than they currently are on the map. It's just I have to leave them separate. Like it's more like this if
It's cool.
actual practice.
It's fine. I just wanted to make sure I was visualizing correctly. So I'm actually going to target the dragon. And I am casting Evil Eye on it. So, it's basically a baleful hex. So it's gonna take psychic damage, a whopping 3 psychic damage. And all attack rolls and unarmed strikes against it can score a critical hit on a 19 or 20
Okay.
when rolled against it. Move action, bonus action. Can I do anything? Yes. As a bonus action, You could do the thing. There it is. I'm gonna summon this guy. And I'm gonna put him... Yeah, he's gonna spawn in right there. That's my little undeady dude.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up are these two mosquito-like guys. Where's their movement? 60. They're going to detach from the dragon. They're coming in sort of around and then slamming down onto the edge of the deck, hanging onto the handrails. They're having to double move to get there. And once they grab on, they both start flapping their bug wings really, really fast and creating this droning sound that comes out of them. My AoE.
Is it loud? Like a cicada?
It's like the cicada from hell.
Oh, great.
It's a 30-foot radius. Yeah.
I don't understand. Cicadas are already from hell.
My chickens think it's a free buffet.
Imagine if they were like 10 feet tall and literally from hell.
Oh, that's great.
So everyone but... Wait, that's Virgil there. I'll get rid of him. Everybody but Splenda. And everyone but Splenda.
Is this
not gonna
even
be-
even people below deck?
This is going to hit even people below
Okay,
deck.
just making sure.
I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone. Just one, though.
Okay.
These are overlapping simultaneous effects, so I'm not making you roll two. That's only DC 12.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness.
I assume since you said it was their wings that it's not a poison effect?
No. This is a, if anything, I guess, a sound effect.
Mm.
I just want to clarify, because I'm overlapped by them, like I get hit by both of them. Do I only
You
am
roll
I only
once.
making one? Okay.
Some good con saves there.
And Splendid does not roll, so every one of you save. Where is it? However, you do see the captain and the bosun just sort of clasp their hands to their heads, waver, and then just fall over, slumping to the ground.
Oh, not like over the edge of the boat.
Well, they're tethered on anyway, but
Oh,
no,
okay.
they slump and fall over to the ground like they just dropped unconscious.
All right.
If you're paying attention to, you might also hear a lot more thumps from down below. And that's their action, movement, and bonus action. So next up would be Glimmer.
Oh, okay. What is the protocol for getting upstairs? Like, how much
It's
movement do I need to?
just movement for these.
So I guess I'll just, I don't know. I'll spend something.
You'd be like 5
Uh,
feet vertical movement, basically.
Okay. And it's from like right here.
That's to go downstairs. The two ladders here would need to go upstairs because this is another floor up.
No,
Front.
so I'm
she's
like
below
I'm
deck.
below deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those stairs you can just travel them like they were traveling normally. The ladders would be like a double move, basically.
Yeah, so like these are the stairs that come from the gap, like below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say it's like 30 feet to get up on deck.
Okay, so then it'll be like I'd end up like here. Um, I see these things.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I need to double check on my distance really quick. Yep, 25. 25, good. She brings out her crystal, and then she splits her crystal, and then kind of some energy goes out to each of the mosquito creature things, and I am going to need a wisdom saving throw from each of them as I'm casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Is it wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
And that was just the mosquito things.
Yes.
They do have magic resist. So
DC 19.
first one gets a 24.
Wow.
And I rolled really well. The second one, I also rolled really well, 23.
Okay, yeah, that's more than I can handle. So that will be my turn.
Okay, next up's Eventide.
Her mouse died? I don't know if she found batteries.
Hope so. I was gonna say, I wonder if she can't unmute while her mouse is dead.
Does she all like push to talk with her mouse?
Oh,
I always use mouse buttons for push to talk.
I use that's for it.
You could Alt Tab until you get to Zoom, and I think it's Alt A unmutes is
Yeah, I
the
think
macro
so.
for it.
Yeah, it's all A, if long as you haven't changed it.
Hey, cool. Hi.
Hey!
Yeah, apparently my mouse takes double A's and the only ones I have are triple A's.
Mm.
So what do you need me for? What am I doing?
It's your turn.
Cool. I can't interact with my character sheet. Yeah. Let me see if I have my backup mouse somewhere real quick. There should be a mouse somewhere around here.
Do you mind if we skip past you and then bring you back in when you're back?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh wait, this one might have a battery in it. Open.
I'll let you check that one thing and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Don't know if that was good or bad.
I know.
That was me sending. Oh, hey, this is a double A.
Yay.
Is it dead though? That's the real question.
There's a series of questions.
Hey! Yay! Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay, buy batteries, buy batteries, buy batteries. So, can you give me a quick rundown of the last 2 minutes? Because I was scrambling around trying to find a battery.
Dragon with a bunch of demons attacked the ship, put everybody to sleep with the two bug guys, and Glimmer tried to charm them and failed. And that's pretty much where we're at.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark Blue.
Okay.
Let me mark that off. Somewhere. There it is. And then I'll try to hit it. How far up in the air is it?
It's attached to the side of the ship. It's hanging onto the guardrail.
Okay, cool. That's not a problem then. $14 to hit, not great.
Nope, that misses.
Okay.
Wait, that's the wrong stat block. Pretty sure it still
Well,
misses. Yeah.
The next
It
one's
does.
a crit.
Okay. Yeah, their AC. These guys' AC is 15.
Okay. Perfect crit. Roll. Plus. I forget. Is it all the extra damage is critted too, right? Not just the main hit?
Yeah, every damage dice is credited.
Okay, so the cold damage is 6, is a 1d6. Hunter's Mark damage is also a 1d6. Oh, that I can roll as a perfect crit. Okay, roll. Dreadful Strikes is a 1d4. Is this rolling correctly?
The cold damage and the psychic damage didn't roll as crits, but I added the crit damage in.
Okay, cool. Am I forgetting anything? Because that's it, I think.
Well, that looks right.
Cool. Okay, and I'll stay where I am. I like my spot.
And that managed to bloody that guy in one hit.
Yay!
And next up would be Dell.
Okay. I will also make my way up top. See those guys. These guys are far away. I will shift. Hold on. Let me just double check. Order of operations for things. Is it? There it is. Action. Oh, it is a circle spell. Okay. So yeah, I will shift into Sabertooth cat form. Woo. My hit points. There we go. Idel. And then I'm also going to cast the Font of Moonlight spell, so I go all shimmery again.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I find it again, I just had it. Oh my god. There it is. Mark off that spell. And then I will move a little bit over here, but that's about it for me. Move, bonus action, action. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and this I forgot on my turn. I would know what I made a arcana check to know what one of the things is. Which is it?
Which one were you trying to figure out?
Oh, I guess the dragon is.
You've heard of something that's almost like a Dracolich, but
Oh,
not quite. It's more of a arcane construct that's colloquially called a death dragon.
great. Okay.
I love that it's called Death Dragon, so it's like an Arcana Lich, but they're still like death adjacent. I love it.
They're undead, but they're more like undeaded against their intent rather than a Dracolich, which is definitely by intent. And it's the death dragon's turn. That's 80 feet, so I don't have to worry about anything really. dimension is that? That's the wrong. Yeah, that's the right size. That's shorter than I thought. Where's my rotate button? Where's my rotate button? That's impossible to see on this thing. Actually, it's not going to get enough people. It's not going to do that. It's going to claw at the undead skeleton thing here. Bad roll, AC 13.
That is a miss.
Claw at it again. AC 14.
That is a hit.
Rolling terribly. 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's going to grapple it. And then it's also restrained.
Great.
And it's going to end its turn there, which brings us to Torque. And Big Ugly is still riding it.
Alright. Well. Torque do what Torque do.
Get past me. You're gonna squish me?
And as part of his rage, he gets to move half of his movement. And he's going to smash the bug here. Why does this want to add a +4 to literally all of my custom rolls? $26 to hit.
Yeah, AC's 15.
My elemental damage is lightning, by the way.
Lightning does nothing to that thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, it
then
does
that-
half. Sorry.
Then that will be. Where the hell? 5, 6. Oh, good. The lightning damage was 1. And 1
I'll add
radiant.
one back. But I won't add 1 back.
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Stop trying to add 4 to everything, you piece of crap. Alright, 17 hits. Oh, that sucks, because that is 5 of that 30 is lightning. So it'll
Doesn't matter.
be, what, 27 total, and 1 radiant.
And it loses
Oh.
its grip on the side of it and starts to dissolve away into the air as it falls off. away into the clouds.
All right. And action search. And I'm gonna smack me a dragon. $22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Lightning good on him.
Lightning is good on him.
All right. 29 total.
Okay.
And 20 to hit.
Yep, AC's 15 on that guy.
21 and 27 total.
Okay, anything else?
That is my turn.
No, it's Big Ugly's turn. He's going to jump off and fly over, land on the deck over here.
Out of question, did it come within my reach?
It did not. It specifically flew too high to get into your reach.
Okay.
He has a 60-foot flight speed. He was more than enough. Yeah, he's going to make an attack on each of the two there. So, attack on Lyra. Ooh, AC 17 is no good. And on Glimmer, AC 16.
I'm gonna cast Shield.
He's swinging a big, massive, ugly-looking axe. Okay. And as he lands, he also takes a couple swings at you. He shouts out to everything else there, "Kill the interlopers! Scuttle the ship after we're done." And we're at the top of the round with Lyra.
Calling an interloper. You.
Syl and I were discussing one of my feats. Because wording is important. Well. Since he's here, I will hiya that dude. Perfectly placed. Love it. Love it when a plan unintentionally comes together. That is a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Let's try again, shall we? How about a 25 to hit?
That's a hit. His AC is 18.
Fantastic. So it is 15 slashing and force damage. And I will be smiting his face. Once I find smite. Cast said smite. Yes, I'm specifically smiting just his face. That is horse hockey. 11 radiant damage. Oh yeah. I forgot about the bonus. Hold on.
It takes 1d8 if the target is a fiend or undead.
That too.
That's definitely a fiend. Fiend, undead.
2. Hold on, but there's something else I think I want to make sure I'm not missing real quick. Oh, it also takes 2 necrotic damage from my Aura of Hate.
Or of hate is new.
No, I've just been forgetting to add it.
Oh.
That's the one that gives bonuses to my fiend and undead allies. Yeah, I've just been forgetting to add that because I didn't realize it included me. So there's that. I'm not moving, so yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, skeleton. Crap.
He's restrained.
Does that mean he can't attack?
I think it means he's something like that.
They just have restrictions on like who they can attack.
Yeah, he has disadvantage to attack, so he can still attack things. And he also can't move, so he's got very limited options.
He's just swinging at the thing that's holding him.
Yeah.
So, and he has disadvantage, is that correct?
Yeah.
Eight. He sucks. No, it's okay. And now that's my turn.
Okay. Then this thing is going to climb up over the edge of the ship and go after the big tiger. To try and stab you in the face with its big proboscis. Ooh, AC 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh, 16 piercing damage,
Okay.
plus 17 necrotic damage as it tries to suck blood out of you.
How rude. Okay.
And your maximum hit points go down by the same 17 points that it drew out of you.
Wow. There's no save for that?
Nope.
That's not cool. Sorry, I gotta do math. Hold on. Oh wait, I can just put negative 17 max hit points modifier. Yeah. Okay, good. That sucks.
And it doesn't say what it takes to get that back, so I'm going to say that you get that back with a long rest. So.
Okay. Woof.
But that is all it is going to do. Other than keep up with the droning, but that doesn't affect anybody who saved. So next up is Glimmer.
Okay. Again, my crystal thing is split, and I like wave my hands, and some light bursts out towards the dragon and Big Ugly, and I can have, if I can please have each of them, give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
As I'm casting
Dragon
Tasha's
burst.
Mind Whip.
Dragon fails with a -1.
Excellent.
And big guy gets advantage. That's only a 15.
Okay, both fail. Each take 11 psychic damage, and it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it chooses whether it gets to move, take an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the three.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Eventide.
Okay, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to, is this guy one of the ones we're fighting?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to that. Roll to hit. 15?
That's a miss. AC is 18.
Ooh, okay, let's try again. Really? Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay. Dell is up next.
Okay. Can I walk? Oh, hold on. There we go. Can I walk across this grate thing here?
Yeah, it's fully solid.
Okay.
Like you can see down through the grate because it is a grate,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll fully support your weight and
Okay.
anybody else's.
All right. So I walk around him there, and then you guys haven't seen this before. I disappear, and then there's a flash of moonlight behind the dragon, and I reappear there, and I have advantage on the dragon now.
Okay, you said behind the dragon, and I thought you meant here.
Oh,
And I was like, you're a tiger.
I land on top of the dragon. No. Yeah. That would be hilarious. Look at what oh shit.
You immediately fall 500 feet, but you are nowhere close to the ground yet.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him. Advantage. That's a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, so he takes 8 radiant damage plus 6 thunder damage plus thing again. I'm back. Next level spell. Alright. Oh, lame. 3 radiant damage. Jeez. And then I'm going to attack him again. Not with advantage this time. 13 probably doesn't hit him.
No, that's a miss.
Dang. Alright. If he's at all sensitive to light, I'm shedding bright light too. But oh, I forgot the thing attacked me. Ah. I could have forced the bug guy to make a constitution save and I forgot about it. Never mind, it's fine. It's fine. I'm done.
Okay. Was it a reaction to blind him? Out of curiosity? If it makes you feel any better, it would have had very little effect on him. Next up is the Death Dragon. I'm going to shift it just a little bit closer. I'm going to try this again.
It moved, so that's all it can do.
You're right.
The glimmers thing, yeah.
Move him back, and he's going to do it anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to find where the stupid rotate button goes. There it is. That'll work. It'll catch 2 of you at least. It brings out this nasty, almost ghostly purple flame. And I need a dexterity saving throw from the 2 of you in the path. And also technically your skeleton, but I think your skeleton's going to die.
Oh yeah, he's only got like 5 hit points. So hold on here, just because we can. There's his save.
It's a DC 16 save, so torque fails.
Yay.
So 37 necrotic damage.
Oh, is that all?
Vomitous.
Could be
Hey,
worse.
at
You could
least-
die to it.
I was gonna say, at least it didn't reduce your max hit points.
That too is vomitous.
Uh-huh.
No, this one just instantly kills you if you hit 0. No
Oh
death
my
saves.
God.
And then you rise as a zombie. And that's the one
Hopefully-
action it's going to do.
Hopefully it doesn't recharge.
So, just so I know,
Mhm.
I saved. Am I taking any damage?
You take half damage.
Can I have a number?
So that'd
for that?
be 19. No, 18.
Okay, hold on, because I think I have a reaction for this also.
Sure.
Yes, I do. Okay, so I took 19 necrotic, or 18 necrotic. So hold on, let me put one back, and then I'm gonna hellish rebuke his face. Because how dare you touch me?
Oops.
That is 18 fire damage.
Whoops. I clicked the wrong button. Did breath damage to my dragon, which is not right.
Fine.
Totally okay.
Anything else? If you're done, he's done.
Yeah, I'm done. That was it.
Then next up is Torque.
Torque smash.
Finish it.
Oh, you can delete my skeleton. He's dead.
Even though he saved?
He had 5 hit points.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Stop critting my dragon.
No,
Nail it
keep
to the
critting
wall.
it.
All right, 32. And 12, so 44 total.
Okay, it's definitely bloody now.
All right, second attack. For a total of 23 damage.
Okay.
And since I crit, bonus action attack. $32 more damage.
It's disgusting. Anything else?
No, that's it.
And my big bad is going to disappear. Then reappear over here. And it appears like mid-slash at Dell.
No using my tricks against me.
That's AC 16.
Nope.
And second attack is even worse, AC 12.
Haha.
That was useless. This guy kind of sucks. Next up is back at the top of the round with Lyra.
Took my friend away. I have to find a new friend. This guy is not flying, correct? He is on deck.
He is on deck, yes. He
Fantastic.
can't fly, he is not currently.
My new friend. Hiya. 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Fantastic.
Kill
Barely, but it's a
him!
hit.
Kill him!
Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll that.
How's that 8 damage for you?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Dice, you're going in dice jail. Alright, so he's gonna take 8 damage. I'm gonna hit him again. 19.
Yep, that's it.
9 damage. You know what? I'm gonna smite him, because apparently nothing else wants to do any damage. Oh my good gracious. 14 radiant damage.
Plus 1d8 for
That-
being a fiend.
Oh, and my 2 necrotic for melee. Actually, hold on. I gotta double check if that's per hit. 4 necrotic. Or 4 radiant, sorry. This is what I get for multitasking stuff. I really need to not do that. Yeah, per melee. So he gets and 4 necrotic from Aura of Hate.
Okay. Anything else?
Running through, I have to run through the list of actions, so I make sure I actually do everything. Nope, I think that's everything.
Okay, then it's going to try and stab you in the face. Please roll the crit. That's a 9 AC, so no. Like with a 23 AC, I'm pretty sure he needs to. Oh, he might hit with a 19.
Maybe.
Next up would be Glimmer.
Okay. And then finally, with her split crystals, just does a big push and 2 beams of energy. Just want to make sure how this works. Yes, that's fine. Going towards orange and then the big bad guy. And each of them can give me an intelligence saving throw as I cast Ralatham Psychic Lance.
Okay, big guy first. With an 8,
Excellent.
even with advantage. And it was the mosquito one that wanted to hit,
Yes,
right?
correct.
It's advantage, but it's not going to matter. That's an 11.
Okay, each of them take 33 psychic damage, and they are incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Damn.
Except for the one that's incapacitated permanently.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay, yeah, that'll be my
Yeah,
turn.
the Chasby doesn't get incapacitated. This is dead and dissolving away into nothing.
Super incapacitated. Okay, yeah, turn.
I would like to free action yell kill stealer, and I don't even know who did it. Like Lyra has no clue, but oh come on! That's all she says.
Next up's Glimmer. Or not Glimmer, Eventide. Ugh.
Action surge.
Okay. I don't. If I use a spell, it cancels out my concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it does. If it's a concentration spell, if it's not a concentration spell, it wouldn't. It depends on which spell.
It is concentration. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep attacking. So I'm gonna attack the one my Hunter's Mark is on. I hope.
That's a hit.
Not natural 20. Okay.
AC
And
is 18.
Okay, that's hit number 1, and hopefully this is hit number 2. Barely, but okay. Hey, no, bad kitty. Okay.
He's not looking good. Dell's up next.
Okay. I'm gonna attack dragon again. Oh, are you serious? That's better. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is 12 radiant damage.
Does that?
And
6 thunder.
Yeah.
and the purple ghostly flame goes out, and the bones just crumble off and fall into the clouds and disappear.
Awesome.
I should probably be doing this.
This guy is incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh well, no, I would probably stay there because he hasn't hit me terribly. Attack twice. Bonus action. Let me just double check. I don't think there's anything I can really do at the moment. But... Healing word. How does everybody look? I can't see. Oh my gosh. Full. Torque might as well be full. Lyra's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's it for me.
And that brings us to Torque.
Alright, would I be able to kind of take a running leap over the unconscious captain and the giant cat?
The captain's lying on the ground, so it would count as difficult terrain, but yes.
Okay, then I'm going to end up there. And since he's on the ground, I don't even need a reckless to advantage attack.
That guy's not on the ground, he's incapacitated.
Oh, does that not prone him also?
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's incapacitated, they can still technically move.
Well, then in that case...
It's a weird one.
In that case, I'm going to only move to there instead. And I'll just throw at him. Recklessly. Uh, 28 damage. Second attack. $29 damage. Oh. That's an X.
And he also dissolves away into nothing.
I don't feel as good as I normally do.
Maybe you just need a rest?
Maybe?
What were those?
They were
I-
fun and free entertainment.
Goo
I know-
monsters.
I know what the death dragon was, but what were those other things?
Death dragon.
Entertainment.
Yes.
I mean, you can give me further Arcana checks now.
Okay,
You got free
sure.
time. You got a
Um,
good look at them.
is
I
the
will.
captain and the bosun still like on the ground? Like,
They're still unconscious, yes.
I got
Okay.
a 16.
A 33.
Show off.
You practically know their true name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big ugly guy was what's called a Nikoloth,
A Nikoloth.
because Yugoloths are not used often enough. And the other ones were what are called Chasmays, which are very much exactly what you just saw, mosquito dudes.
And
And
are
Lyra would
those
know about the Chasmays, but not the Nikoloth.
are those things common raiders or like?
Incredibly uncommon. Like, these are normally only seen in, like, the realms of Kyber or something like that, and even then, rarely.
Okay.
And Death Dragons, practically unheard of.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I'll say. Is Lyra saying, oh, they were just fun, a challenge or something? I'm like, no, those. It is unheard of that they are flying around raiding ships or attacking people. They are in the hells.
In-flight entertainment.
I don't think you're taking this seriously enough.
I'm not, because if I take things seriously, I'll have a meltdown. It's fantastic. And I'm checking on whatever this person's name is.
Yeah, I was gonna say while they're having that conversation, I'm gonna try and call the captain back to consciousness.
Nothing seems to be having much of an effect.
In that case, then I switch to goblin form and cast Lesser Restoration on him. Does that help?
I don't think it does. Sorry, I closed my windows. What does Lesser Restoration cure?
It says blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Unconscious is not any of those, so it doesn't do anything to affect them.
Okay. Well, I could do more, but I'll have to rest before I can do more. Where did my other token go? Oh, there it is. Aha.
So we only know that they're unconscious.
Seemingly some kind of unconscious and can't be aroused by shaking or pawing, apparently. Like
Where
a
the fuck is my-
hysterical woman in a 1930s movie.
Right.
So I'm also struggling to try and find out where the hell my stupid Discord window is. I dragged it low on my screen, and now it's off screen somehow.
Hmm.
And it's not minimized. Wait, they closed it, I think. Oh, what am I doing?
What were the mosquito things called again?
Chasmays, Chasma.
Okay.
Terrible things.
As the combat calms down, the gunnery captain comes down off the front of the ship that he was too scared to leave before,
Mm-hmm.
and is checking everybody over. Like, is everyone okay? What the hell was that? And he starts trying to check on the other.
Demons, dear.
Dell, how's your medicine? Like,
How
Are you
about we
able
get
to
them
figure
below
out why we
deck?
can't wake them?
It's okay. I can try and figure it out. Yeah.
What, Glimmer?
Let's get them below deck in case there's more.
Okay, okay? And I just unhook the bosun over the shoulder, and I carry her downstairs.
Okay.
Like, don't even flinch.
I tried to cure it, but it didn't work. I could do more, but I need to rest.
Like, I was gonna, in like player knowledge, I was gonna do a medicine check, but I'm like, I got a +1 to medicine.
Yeah.
Like, my medicine sucks. I mean, I'll do it anyway.
Honestly, it's
in
not
a
going to
hope.
matter much anyway. Once you get them downstairs and give them a couple more minutes, they will start to come around.
Fantastic.
Oh,
It had a 10-minute duration basically,
Got it.
and as you get them down, they're like everybody down below decks is unconscious on the ground too.
Oh, so like
Around
the
the same
adventure
time.
guys.
Yes,
Oh,
all of them.
go hide that one guy's sword.
Oh no, I want to lock one of them in the lavatory.
You're gonna need to use the lavatory at some point too.
Oh no, not like lock, but like
Put him in there.
like
Have him
just
wake
put
up.
him in there,
and be
have
like,
him
"What?"
wake up in the bathroom.
Okay.
Because I can.
Mhm.
After a couple minutes, like I said, everyone will start to come around, and everyone is very confused about what just happened.
We were
I'm
attacked.
so sorry. You slept
You hear
through the
muffled banging from
entertainment.
the lavatory.
well, Captain, we were attacked by um some demons and what seems to be their pet undead dragon. What you witnessed was probably a once in a lifetime thing, and it's wonderful that we all lived to tell the tale.
Oh, well. Is the ship okay? Did we lose any crew?
No one was harmed, or no one is dead, but we don't know how to get the crystals. That was all faltering when they arrived. So
Oh,
we're
right,
just
and,
floating.
He'll push himself up and make his way quickly, like he's walking quickly, but he's not running
Mhm.
upstairs. And he makes his way back over to the front and starts poking around at the equipment. And he just hits a couple of buttons, and the firing fires back up again.
Oh, okay.
And the crystal seems to be glowing properly.
Well, that was easy.
That seems to have corrected itself now.
Mhm.
I wonder if they had some way of disrupting that.
Never heard of such a thing, but I don't know anything about demons or dragons, so who knows?
Well, if my understanding of these things is correct, they won't bother us again, and hopefully we will just have a much more boring rest of the journey.
Well, aren't they dead?
Yes.
So they
But-
won't bother us again.
Also, the likelihood of them actually coming to find us is concerning.
With the checks you rolled, you also know that demons like this tend to return to their home realms when they're killed, rather than being
Yeah.
truly dead.
Yeah.
Captain starts shouting for the bosun to double check their course and make sure they're still on course, and starts getting the ship moving again.
I'm gonna go lay down. Ah,
Are you okay, Del?
no.
Okay.
Definitely not okay.
And we will end with a long rest before we get into the next day.
Aw.
Yay.
These accommodations are good enough for long rests.
Yay.
And we're going to call it there
so-
for the night.
Awesome.
Not that I'm not enjoying myself, but thank God. I left Tampa this morning at 12 a.m. So I've
Oh, God.
now been going for 23 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm exhausted too. I've not been sleeping well lately.
I'll share a funny little syllism today.
Oh yeah.
So I've been baking like a maniac the past 2 days, and I had to make challah bread.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw me like roll it out and do like the 4-strand braid and put it on the baking sheet. And he didn't see them like after it rose or until after it baked. He goes out to see it and he goes, "Well, I know how the story of the fishes and the loaves happened." It like quadrupled in size. It's ridiculous. And it's not like I had to cut one in half to make sure it wasn't like a hunk of just like one big air pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
No, like it's got a beautiful crumb. It's just super tender and super fluffy.
That's amazing.
And
I
it's
love
like
it.
this big around. And like this long. It's huge. It's so stupid. But yeah, that's the syllism now. We know how the fishes and loaves happened.
Okay, good game tonight, everyone, but I'm
Yep.
off to bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Good game,
take it
everyone.
easy, everyone.
And that's going to be it for me tonight also. Oh, okay. So we are officially on our way to Zendrick to see what horrors lie in store for us. I'm sure it will be plenty. And we'll be back to that next week, 8 o'clock Eastern, as always. Until then, Tuesday, I will be raiding with Edamame Enterprise. I believe we are going... I don't know if we're gonna do... Crown Normal. We got all but Crown this past Tuesday, so I don't know if we're going to finish that off and then go into Heroic or go straight into Heroic. But that'll be next week. And then Thursday I will be raiding with Relentless. So that'll be fun. And both of those are Tuesday, Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern. And until then, as always, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And have a great night.